All right, how's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back here into the studio at High Now Daily. This is Caroline Cadirao. We're going to be talking, she's from the Department of Health, Executive Office of Aging, as we continue to talk about National Caregiving Month, specifically when it comes to Alzheimer's related dementias and what resources are available. Caroline, welcome in.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much for being here. And what you do every single day impacts Ohanas in such a tremendous and meaningful way. But tell us, as we talk specifically in November, National Caregiving Month, what's out there for current families and what do families need to know?
Right. So this November is always celebrated nationwide, National Family Caregiver Month. And the theme this year is Plug into Care. And that's really to help families find resources to help in their journey in caregiving. And so it's very important. And we tell families to make sure that they understand, if they're concerned about a loved one, to get early detection and to really get that support that they need, and to also to take care of themselves as caregivers.
Absolutely. So for the Ohana who are out there right now, what do they need to know? What are signs or things that people need to be aware of specifically? And oftentimes the assumption is, oh, well, that's just part of aging, but not necessarily. Correct?
Right, because there's normal aging and then there's dementia. So normal aging are things like forgetting where your keys are.
Right.
But you retrace your steps and you find them. Dementia is where it's impacting your overall ability to, with your memories and your thoughts, and you can't remember, and that's more the dementia. It's impacting your everyday living.
Now, Caroline, right now, what can families do to utilize the resources that are available here at home, community, impacts and efforts? What can people do right now?
What they can do is educate themselves. We have a website, hawaiidementia.org, where they can find out more about normal aging versus dementia, and to get resources and support that they may need in the community.
Yeah, now you must see a lot of different families, people who are impacted. Oftentimes, how difficult are those conversations for you and the rest of the staff to have? And maybe sometimes families aren't sure whether or not they're impacted by Alzheimer's or dementia, and how are the conversations navigated?
It's hard. I think people still have a stigma around dementia, so they may not want to speak up, and we're trying to demystify that. We want them to get the resources that they need, to get the support that they need. So we encourage them, if they're concerned in any way, to just reach out, either call our office or to visit the website to see. It may just be normal aging, or it could be dementia. So we really need to be able to help them navigate that. We don't want them to feel alone. We want to support their journey.
Absolutely. So we've talked about early detection, things that families should be cognizant of as well. One of the unique partnerships we've had here with High Now Daily is with Tony Vericella, who has been really at the forefront for Alzheimer's caregiving and the caregivers, such a tremendous resource as well. And that's also in partnership with a lot of what you do as well.
Exactly. He's one of our partners with our Hawaii Dementia initiatives, and he is a caregiver himself and created the caregiver kit. So a caregiver kit created by caregivers for caregivers, and I encourage people to check out his website and get more information. At the top of the banner, it says click here for your caregiver kits.
Okay, now Caroline, right now, what advice do you have as well for families out there who are currently going through this, and for caregivers in general?
Just don't feel you're alone. 1 in 5 are caregivers in Hawaii. 1 in 3 are caring for someone with dementia. So you're not alone. There's resources. There's toolkits such as this. There's, for those that want to read, they can get a support group through the Alzheimer's Association. There's just a lot of resources.
Yeah, and it's important for and educate ourselves. Continue to know that you're not alone. There are resources available right here in Hawaii to help and impact you and your Ohana. What's the best list of information if people want to learn more about your folks' office? And
I would have them visit the hawaiidementia.org to learn about what we're doing with our Hawaii Dementia Initiative. If they're interested in the Executive Office on Aging, they can check out the Department of Health Executive Office on Aging.
Awesome. Caroline, thank you so much. And again, mahalo for what you do every day for families here at home. You know, we were just talking about the resources available through Alzheimer's, caregiving, and the caregivers. Rachel had the chance to sit down with Tony Vericella. Take a look.